I realized I might be about to get rich. I noticed a patch of damp sand in the desert. That meant there had to be water underneath, so I started digging like crazy. After a while, golden natural water began to seep up from the ground. Excited, I scooped some water into my mouth. When I saw the water in the pit keep rising nonstop, a money-making idea hit me instantly. This desert route is crossed by hundreds of people every day. If I built a well here, it would be like picking up cash for free. Once I knew it could work, I took action right away. Before long, I dug out a proper well. Then I waited quietly for customers to show up. Just like I expected, a thirsty cowboy arrived soon after. He moved in to drink without hesitation. I told him he had to pay. Hearing that water wasn't free, the cowboy refused. He turned around confidently and headed for his horse. That move set me off instantly. I fired once and ended his life. Seeing him lying still on the ground, I felt no fear at all. I grabbed a shovel and dug a pit nearby. As long as I covered it up, no one would ever know. At that moment, another figure walked toward me. Startled, I fired again. Only then did I see it was just a passing priest. When the priest raised a white cloth in surrender, I spared his life. He had no idea water here wasn't free. He dropped to the ground, ready to drink deeply. I lifted my rifle and aimed at his head. I said one scoop of water cost $10. No payment meant ending up in the pit. The priest refused to pay for water. He tried to persuade me to stop doing wrong. I ignored every word. Seeing I was ready to fire, he reluctantly handed me $10. That was how I earned my first money in the desert. The priest finally drank the spring he had missed for so long. After he finished drinking, he realized this well was a gold mine. He immediately offered $10 to buy it. Otherwise, he said he would report me in town. Hearing that made my teeth clench with anger. I fired several shots in his direction, but none of them touched him. Instead, I thanked the priest. Because I suddenly remembered something important, I went straight to town to buy land. The land office thought the desert had no value at all. They sold me 2 square miles for just $2.50. At the time, I had no idea. That single decision would change my life forever. After getting the land papers, I went straight to the bank for a loan. I needed money to start my well business. When the bank manager heard I wanted to develop the desert, he thought I was insane. He believed the desert could never make a dollar. I poured water onto his pants right there. I told him I had found water in the desert. Even so, he kicked me out. For decades, prospectors had searched the desert inside out. If water existed, he believed I couldn't be the one to find it. With no other choice, I went to a loan shark company. This time I wasn't thrown out, but they demanded collateral for a loan. I had nothing valuable on me at all, so I walked away in disappointment. Just as I reached the door, the owner called me back. He asked why I wanted to invest in the desert. I told him everything. To my surprise, my honesty moved him. He handed me a $100 loan on the spot, and with that money in my hands, my desert fortune was finally ready to begin.